I had a blast. I kikied with the girls and guys at jury duty. We watched Law and Order all day. Yes. So we got hype, It was like me, some grandmas, some business men and women, some construction workers, and we all bonded.
Nice.
Mainly over Law and Order. So we got like juiced up to go into the courtroom. That's how I felt. Like,
so you watched it before going in. So you were like, ooh, we know what we're doing.
Yeah,
guilty.
Me as a 23-year-old who probably wasn't going to get selected, but like I so badly wanted to get selected. So yeah, every day I would saunter into the courtroom being like, I know now that I've watched one episode of Law and Order, I know how this is going to go down and I'm ready.
Book 'em, boys.
Yeah. And they said no. So
you didn't get very far either.
No, but those,
It was fun though.
It was
getting
good old days.
Watching Law and Order. Was it regular or SVU? Criminal Intent? Do you know?
I saw Mariska Hargitay.
Okay.
And I saw Ice-T, so it must be.
It was
SVU.
Yeah.
Or a 75-year-old woman would say, Law and Order SUV. Hey, hello everyone. This is I'm Obsessed with Nikki
and Bree.
And today we are obsessed with
Law and Order. SVU.
Can you do the monologue?
Yeah.
Can you say it?
Yes.
Do you have it memorized?
Yes.
Oh my God, say your monologue. Oh my God.
In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. Wait, is that right?
Wasn't it in the criminal justice system?
Yeah. Okay, you're right. It is in the criminal justice system. Sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Dun, dun. Okay, can I just, before we get in?
Yeah.
No, let's get in. This is about SVU. I'm obsessed with you being obsessed with Law and Order SVU. It's one of those pieces in our friendship that I know that this is one of your obsessions, your passion in life.
My life passion.
Your life
Nothing
passion.
else.
And it's just always been on the periphery.
It has. But,
on I'm Obsessed, these are our stories.
These are our stories, yeah. I'm glad we're here to talk about them today. And I'm like, this is my story.
So, when did you get into Law and Order SVU?
I'm trying to remember, specifically.
Also, I'm sorry for making that so serious.
No, it's okay.
I think your monologue just, locked me in. I'm like...
We're on trial now.
Yes.
No. I'm trying to remember exactly when, I can say when I was most into it, but I just remember Law and Order always being around. It was something we just watched in my household. From an early age, I remember being 5 years old and watching the regular Law and Order. And then eventually we were watching SVU. It became popular or whatever. And I was sad. I was in my teens when I was super into it. That's when all the fan, because internet culture and fandoms, you can go online and Tumblr or fan videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
That I ate that up. Having to wait for the episodes to drop, not knowing what's gonna happen until the next week, and you're like, oh my gosh, you're creating all these, I don't know, I was consuming the stories. But
it's crazy. I've only seen Law and Order SVU a handful of times, mainly in jury duty.
Yeah.
But, sometimes at the nail salon or, I've just seen it around. But
I was locked in.
Well, a lot of people were locked in. Gals or guys, mostly gals. A lot of them I know have just had a phase.
Huh. That's
a
interesting.
Law and Order phase. And it can get anyone at any time. Kids like Law and Order.
Yeah. That's the thing. I'm the show was kind of I feel like I was a little young to be into it or something, but no, I was.
But everyone has those stories. Everyone knows Law and Order. Yeah. Why do you think it's such a phenomenon that's lasted our entire lives, but it's spanned decades?
Yeah. I don't know exactly. I feel like it's really good writing though. That's for sure. And really good acting. I don't know. I think the Mariska Hargitay of it all, the drama.
Maybe the story. Yeah, maybe you're right. The chemistry between the actors.
Yeah, maybe. There is a lot of chemistry. And I feel like the show, I feel like the show is so good just because it's not just about oh, they're just solving crimes. it's like their personal lives too. You know, you get to see like the detectives, how they handle the situations, like how they feel about it, like afterwards, like, and you feel like you're in it with them, like you're in the action a lot of the time. And I don't know, it's just gripping. It's just,
I mean, it's like a New York institution.
Yeah, that's right. It's set in New York too.
Yeah, they're always filming.
I think that's part of it. Like if it was set somewhere else, I don't know if I'd be as invested. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think the idea that you can see Law and Order like filmed on the street, at least, you know, like 10 years ago, that was the thing, right? Like, you know, after college, you know, you go to New York and you book Law and Order SVU.
Right.
That's your thing. Or like, oh, you're walking down the street and you stumble upon them shooting Law and Order.
I would see so many like tweets like that where people would just stumble upon them shooting. I'm like, oh my God, that's so exciting.
Maybe that has something to do with it too. Just like the idea that it's so accessible. And it's just everywhere. And then the guest stars, like,
yes,
there's so many A-list guest stars.
That's probably part of the appeal too.
They're not on like what Blue Bloods or whatever, CSI Miami. There's not all the like Robin Williams.
I was gonna say the Robin Williams episode. That one's so crazy. But yeah, who else is getting Robin Williams? There's also a lot of people that made their start on Law and Order,
like Pedro Pascal.
Oh, did he?
I think
was he one of those? Do you know who else made an appearance on? I think she was actually on SVU. Hilary Duff.
Everyone's been on Law and Order.
Everyone's been on Law and Order. That's like I feel like a running joke.
Yeah.
But so you haven't sat and watched Law and Order though, like for realsies.
Well, now I have.
Now you have. What do you think so far? Like from the episodes that I recommended?
Well, I'm obsessed. And I'm obsessed too with the fact that it's not like I had to binge a whole like 10,000 seasons of Law and Order, because there's quite a few.
There's so many. I know. I was a little like, how am I going to condense this? Because there's so much.
But it's perfect, because Law and Order is a show that you don't have to, you can just like check in anytime.
Yeah.
And like I even have a theory about Law and Order.
Ooh.
And just like the episode length and
what is your
everything.
theory?
So my theory is they make a show, like, you know, the criticism with the finale of Stranger Things, how it was like a show made for scrolling on your phone and like being on. But I think in a like the perfect way, Law and Order is, it did that 20 years before the Stranger Things season 5 finale. Like it's a show where you watch it and like you're sucked in. It's like gossiping with your gals.
It is.
Or going to jury duty and gossiping with your gals. You know, like it's a show where you get the gossip, you get the juice, the crazy, sensational, like ripped from the headlines.
Yeah, because they do
situation.
That too.
And they like set you up. So at the top, you're with Stabler, you're with Mariska Hargitay, you're with Ice-T. They give you the plot. They give you the guest star. They give you everything. And then you're able to, you know, do your laundry or, you know, like you get to like pitter patter around. You get to scroll on your phone and it's still going on.
Yeah.
Like you come back and you're like, oh yeah, I'm not dumb. I didn't just miss like a good chunk of this. You know, I'm taking it back. Like it meets you where you are.
Yeah.
It's like Coco Melon for adults. It just like soothes you in the moment and the, you know.
It's so, I feel like it's also like easy to binge.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Well, that's why I think
it's like the structure of the episodes or something.
I think it's like how McDonald's fries have sugar to make you crave them.
They do?
I think that's like what Law and Order SVU does.
Oh.
You know?
They do, because and sometimes they add some fluff too.
Yeah. It's something, I think it's on purpose. I think it's to like subliminal for your brain.
Well, because I feel
Dick
like
Wolf. Sorry.
He's a genius. I feel like some of the episodes, like, well, there's like a good mix, I think, of like really dramatic, like serious ones, but then there's really unserious moments. You know what I mean?
This isn't like my first time to Law and Order. Like it'll grip me at any time.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I just don't know all the lore and stuff, so yeah, what are you obsessed with?
I would say mostly that like Elliot and Olivia of it all. Or EO, if you're nasty. Just like shipping them, you know? They like, just because like they have so much chemistry, you know? And like there's so many, I just remember like when everyone was like shipping them like collectively, like, and making fan videos and like, I don't know, I definitely got sucked up into that. And then when Stabler left, that's when I stopped watching. So, and then like 10 years went by. So I haven't really watched the show, like any newer episodes. Except maybe like 1 or 2 of like the organized crime. But I was like, yeah. But now I think I might.
Because Stabler's coming back.
Stabler's back. Yeah. They're like doing more like crossover episodes. But yeah, for me, that was the juice. Like those 2 were the reason. And I mean, Ice-T is pretty cool too.
It's true. Ice-T is like watching like multiple eps in a row. It's very much like that John Mulaney bit. Like where he just says contusions a lot. I feel like every episode, if Ice-T always says contusions. Or like, yeah, sometimes he'll just state the obvious. Like I made a note of something he was saying in one episode. He was just like, underground? So
like,
you're telling me.
Sounds like a basement. Like,
no, I love it. I'm obsessed with that.
Did you have any favorite like side characters?
That's a good question. I like the guy from Allstate.
Oh, the Mayhem Man. Yeah. He didn't even last very long. Like it was just, I think he was only in the first season.
Oh, well, I enjoyed his presence.
He was good.
I don't know. I liked Cabot.
Oh yeah, she's cool. She's fiery.
Yeah. But no, to me, every episode I watched, it was all Elliot and Olivia. Because, yeah, I can understand how back in, like, the Tumblr days, how Elliot and Olivia would just be, like, the biggest ship. Like, I don't know. I get it.
I don't know. I still ship that. I think there's hope.
Well, there is. Yeah. That's what they want to do, right?
Yeah. After all this time. It's so crazy. It's such a slow burn, though.
Yeah.
Like, and there's a part of me that's like, oh, man, like, if they get together, would the series be over?
Well,
you know? Or is this series ever going to end?
I mean, all good things come to an end.
Yeah.
I guess Mariska Hargitay can't just carry the whole series on her back.
I know,
for
it
like
does seem like
years.
I know when she's like 80 years old, she's going to be.
And maybe.
Still.
But I would love like the final episode. They just ride off into the sunset together.
That would be perfect. Yeah. You know what? Because we were talking about this, like how like shows like, like their final episodes. Like
the will they, won't they, and then they get together and how the final episode, how you deal with that in the final episode.
Yeah.
It can make or break a series.
It can. I feel like, that would be like the best case scenarios if they rode off into the sunset. Because then it's like, well, what are they gonna? I don't know. There's a part of me that also likes to wonder and make up the stories. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, you created this fabulous doc, with all like the SVU lore and stuff, and there's a subreddit with like pics. Some of them definitely doctored. That one where they're like making out, I don't think is real.
Wait, hold on, I gotta pull this back up again. I know I put it on there, but I forgot what I put up here.
Like
no, they were. Wait, are you talking about this one?
Yeah,
that's not doctored. No,
that's not.
This was during a photo shoot. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, this contributed. So I feel like, I don't know if it was exactly like marketing necessarily, but I know that they were being interviewed a lot. Like the actors like were being like Chris Meloni and Mariska, like they were being interviewed a lot, and like behind the scenes stuff, like they would do stuff like this. I think maybe for the fans
to like fuck with the audience.
Yeah. It makes me think of like A Star Is Born, like how they're like, I don't know. At least to me, they're on that level.
I love that.
Yeah.
I mean,
but there's like a lot of photo shoots or things they would do off camera just to be spicy. And then it would get released to the internet and the internet would go crazy.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's genius marketing.
It was. But yeah, no, I think all these are real.
I loved the fan videos. Those took me back.
Did you watch any fan videos of I don't know, were you into any other TV series or?
I didn't have like a hyperfixation on one series in particular, but yeah, I remember going on YouTube way back in the day and being like every movie that came out, or like, I don't know, some like Disney Channel something, like the ship of the week. And just be like, ooh, it's to this Nelly Furtado song.
I know, yeah.
Or like Big Girls Don't Cry by Fergie.
The music to some of these ones are like funny. Like there was like I'm Bringing Sexy Back.
I never liked the funny ones or the upbeat ones. I was, oh my God, you want to hear something really embarrassing? Okay, a couple months ago when I went through and watched Gilmore Girls again, I got really into grown adults are now, bringing back like our childhoods and making fan videos again. Yes. But like in shorter form, like more digestible TikTok length videos. And they've been doing them of like Jess and Rory. Ooh. Or Rory and Logan. And I was seated and I felt really embarrassed. But it'd be to like modern music and it'd be like, but now it's like so much more cinematic. But I guess that's how I felt at the time. Like at like 12 being like, oh my God, this week on Hannah Montana, like, will it be Jake or that other random guy,
Yeah. You know what? That's funny you said that because semi-recently I've seen like some of those like videos, like the fan made. It was like Jess and Rory. And I was like, oh wow, these are done really like surprisingly
to
well.
Like a Taylor Swift song. I was going to say
it was a Taylor Swift song. Yeah. I think we've seen the same ones.
Probably. Our algorithms are probably alike in that way.
Yeah. No, it's inspired me. I love a good fan video. Like, I think it's inspired me to make some. Ooh. You know what I mean?
What would you make?
Well, okay. This one isn't like romantic. This is just an idea. But like Munch, like some edit with him, but like to the song Munch by Ice Spice.
By Ice Spice? Right on.
Just because his name is Munch.
I like it.
But dang, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I have like a running list of like ideas for things like, but I don't know if I've saved anything like that where I'm like shipping someone,
I loved the video as an example you sent of Olivia and Elliot to Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol.
Yes.
Like that's quintessential back in the day fan videos, like a song that was on everything.
Oh, it's so good.
But also that edit was very good.
It was. I like ugly cried to it.
I get it. Actually, that fan video is more compelling than all the episodes I saw.
Yeah.
With Elliot and Olivia. Like that.
Oscar. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Like retroactive Oscar for whoever did that video.
Yeah, can we give awards to like fan videos? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they should have like a retroactive streamies. Maybe for the 30th anniversary.
So some of the lore between like the characters, which you can kind of tell from the first few seasons, but like Elliot is having some marital issues because of the job. It's
so stressful.
And
he's also fully emotionally cheating on her with his work wife.
He is.
Olivia Benson.
I know. I mean, but yeah. I feel like there's like throughout the series, there's kind of like, there's like a lot of jealousy between his wife, Kathy, and Olivia. And she doesn't accuse him of cheating necessarily, but she's like definitely jealous and mad. Like, all the time.
It's a tale as old as time.
Yeah. So there's always that tension. They've always had like this like tension, and there's times where like I think him and Kathy go on a break at a certain point. I think it's like season 6.
I saw the one of the episodes they were on a break.
Yeah.
But they should have been broken up.
But they didn't.
If you are on a break with someone, you're broken up.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
But they were married with kids.
You're broken up.
Still, yeah. But then she got pregnant again. And then
you get back together.
Yeah. And then I'm pretty sure they were going to divorce. And then she got pregnant again. So there's a lot of layers.
100%.
Me personally, 911's one of my favorite episodes.
That's one of my favorites as well.
I remember seeing it the first time and it was like, oh my gosh. Like your heart is like, you're like, what is going to happen? And I think this is maybe what cemented her as like Olivia Benson, like is like, what's the word? Like, I don't want to just say a hero, but she is a hero. Several times she is, but she's like, she really stands up for like the victims. And I think it's so, like, I think a lot of people looked up. I know she's a fictional character, but I feel like this made her like, I'm trying to find the words to describe like.
She's like a symbol.
A symbol, yes.
Yeah, she's like the fighter archetype or like the strong woman. But she is very nuanced and like
she is.
Mariska Hargitay plays her in a way that it's also like she does stuff off camera that's very Olivia Benson like.
Yeah.
So it just kind of intertwines in a beautiful way that's been an inspiration to a lot of people.
Yes, she is. She's an inspiration. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. I love this episode. Like, because she's the only one that's like fighting. Like, she's the only one that believes this little girl. Everyone else is like, oh, it could be a prank call, which I'm sure they do get a lot of prank calls and things, but still.
Well, they do get a lot of prank calls because 3 of these episodes on the list involve prank calls.
Really? Was it that many? Oh my gosh.
I think so. But I get it. And I like also Olivia Benson is the hero that she is, because a lot of times I am like that one like emoji or me, like the sus.
Kind of like, oh, that's
like,
yeah.
Like one eye, like
yeah, I feel like she does that a lot. She's like, she trusts her gut and not what other people are telling her, basically.
And see, that's beautiful. I guess what I'm saying is I would be like, oh, she's the little girl sus. Like I'm kind of more like Stabler, or like
you're like
Munch. I'm like like, you know that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you mean.
That,
yeah,
like, one eye is like up.
You're like, oh hey, I found this like contraption. Hey,
yeah,
could be.
Like I'm always side eyeing.
You're always suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. Well, what did you think of the episode Doubt? The one where it's like Elliot and Olivia
favorite.
have like different, like, they're like, who do we believe in this case?
Yep.
The Vic or the Perp?
That's my favorite episode.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that it's guest starring Shannon Sauce Simone.
Uh-huh.
Who's like a low-key Y2K style icon.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm obsessed with her hair, her beauty. Like, what happened to her? And then I Googled her. You know, she founded Warpaint, that band.
She did?
Yeah. She was the drummer.
How cool is that?
Yeah. Just like such a cool chick. I also loved her acting.
She was good.
Because at first I was like, oh, she's a terrible actor. But then I'm like sucked in. So obviously she's really good, because you're supposed to be guessing like the whole time if she's just like a pathological liar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
what do you
if she's
think?
telling the truth.
Do you think she was telling the truth, or?
I don't know. And that's why this episode really bothered me like days
Same.
later. What did you think? Did you think she...
Well, I believed her because the episode, it starts out like outside of, I don't know who, if it's, I think it's the guy's apartment. It's like her professor or something.
Oh, yes, the professor. They're having like an affair of sorts.
Of sorts, yeah. But she's like trying to call a cab, and then the cabbie, like, I don't know if they weren't going to stop, or she like threw a big bottle at him or something, like to get him to stop because she wanted to ride, something like that. And then what was really suspicious to me is the police arrive on scene, and the professor guy is like, oh yeah, she's going to say like I assaulted her or something. And that's, to me, that's very suspicious.
On his part or her part?
On his part. Don't you? Like,
I think so.
Well, how convenient. Like, he's going to try to turn himself in. Oh yeah. He's like, I don't know. He seemed way too calm about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's something sociopathic about that guy. I felt like there was like no emotions, too calm and weird. And
I agree. Also, he got that young blonde girl to also just like follow him wherever and just be his little puppy dog.
Yeah.
Which also is like, oh, maybe you're, grooming your students or something.
Yeah, I got like an ick from him.
And he convinced his daughter to lie.
Yes.
So, but two things can be true.
But he was saying she liked it rough.
Well, that's what they all say. But he could have essayed her.
Yeah.
And she could be a crazy bitch.
I think
those things can happen.
I think so too. Yeah, because there is like, she has like a suicide attempt later. Can we say?
But it was fabulous.
Yeah, and it was time. Like, I guess
in a tub.
It was in a tub, and it was
very like Every Time Britney Spears music video.
It was. Yeah, maybe it was a reference.
Ripped from the headlines.
But yeah, I don't know if it was Elliot or who was saying like, oh, she timed this perfectly because she knew you would find her. She wasn't going to die. Like,
then wait. Sorry to interrupt. She also tried to accuse Stabler of getting handsy.
That's true. But she was a little like, I don't know. Like, I think, yeah, she was not quite in her right mind.
But was she?
And then she came to later, oh, maybe that wasn't what like maybe you're just sensitive to touch. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of with Olivia. I believe her, but I also think she might be a little crazy.
Do you just believe whatever Mariska Hargitay says?
Yes.
Are you in the cult of Mariska Hargitay?
100%, yes.
I think I'm that way about Chris Maloney.
Really?
To be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm in love with him.
Yeah. What do you think about him sleeping shirtless? There's a couple times.
I like it.
I don't know. I thought it was hot.
I mean, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better to be too cold than too hot.
Yeah.
Chris. Stapler just knows.
That's all that looks
like. No.
I love how I kind of took it there.
No.
Like, this is a serious show.
And he's practical, and his practicality is sexy. That's just me projecting. This is why there's so many fan videos.
Yeah, yours is going to be just all Stapler.
He's just an upright man who's emotionally cheating on his wife, but it's okay because justice.
Yeah. And he didn't act, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
He has moral. That's what I like about like him, like Stabler and Benson have both like really strong morals. And sometimes they go about it a little differently, but I feel like they have core, essentially the same kind of values and stuff.
Well, that's what a match made in heaven is, right?
Yeah.
And you can't help it. It's not their fault.
It's not their fault that they're like in love.
Their chemistry is like through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really can't help it. Oh my God. The episode, I'm trying to think which one, because they do blend together.
And I love that. Like, I think it's crack.
Yeah. That's the juice. And there's so many like micro moments between the two, like throughout the show of like their chemistry. You know what I mean? Even in like the smaller episodes.
Dude, I was listening to that Good Hang episode with Mariska Hargitay.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to finish listening. That reminds me. I never listened to that Amy Poehler and Chris Maloney. I started and then I said, oh, I'm going to save it for this episode, and then completely forgot.
Well, I'm obsessed with it because Amy Poehler's podcast, like she opens up talking behind someone's back, and she does like a zoom them in.
Yeah.
So she zooms in Chris Maloney
while
she's interviewing Mariska Hargitay. And they're like pulling a little prank, like he's staying at her house when he's on the Zoom call. Just very cute.
It's very cute.
Even just them talking about each other, him talking to her.
And that's, I think she's the godmother to his children. Yeah.
And that's just beautiful. Like I guess my point is you can sense their chemistry through a podcast, through a Zoom call.
Yeah.
That's like palpable. Can you imagine being in a room? Can you imagine being the gaffer on Law and Order SVU?
I couldn't handle it.
You'd burst into flames.
I think I would.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. You have to hold the mic or the,
Yeah.
Do they hold the
light?
What else do they hold? The lights? Oh, it's the lights. Gaffers are the lights.
Yeah. But you could hold the boom mic. You're the boom mic operator.
I would be the boom mic operator. I couldn't do it.
It's just like it hits them in the face. You're like, sorry.
Yeah, I'd be too distracted.
Yeah. I love that.
Oh. But yeah. I forget. The episode is called Fault. And it's like where I think it's where they choose each other over like the job. Like there's these kids that have been kidnapped and they're each in danger at different points. Like Olivia gets her her throat slashed, but it ends up being minor. But Elliot doesn't know that, and it's like a really intense moment because he's like, "Oh, do I like save this child, or do I say, like you have to act so fast?" And then he's like all in his feels about it, and then she kind of does something similar when like he's held at gunpoint.
Mm-hmm. There's quite a few episodes that I watched too where they have to choose.
Yeah.
Kind of whether to do something for the greater good, the community, or help each other out.
Yeah.
Which I find very interesting.
It is, right? And they usually end up helping each other out. I
think so. But there's such a beauty in that.
Yeah. They have each other's back at least.
Yeah. And that's human. Like maybe, like when people ask you of like, would you rather save like 100 people? Or like kill 100 people and like, you know what I'm talking about?
Or someone you love.
Or someone you love. And everyone says it should be for the greater good. Kill the person you love and save the 100 people.
Who's going to do that?
Well, yeah. Also, crazy people would. People that don't know love would. Because, to know love is to, like want to like catch a grenade for him, as Bruno Mars would say. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's the fan video we can make after this. Catch a grenade.
That would be like back in the day.
Oh my God. Yes, I can picture it. But you won't do the same. But I feel like Olivia would do the same, though.
But we're questioning it as the audience.
Yeah.
Because that line in the song, it kind of has a question mark, Yeah. It's a little open-ended.
You're right.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Honestly, I might. I hope when I look back at this note that just says grenade, I'll understand.
You think it's a Jersey Shore reference?
There's a grenade. Kathy's a grenade. I'm just kidding.
Poor Kathy. Justice for Kathy.
I kind of feel bad for Kathy. I feel like my first go round, like watching the show, like, like back in the day as it was like playing out, I definitely was like a Kathy hater. I was like, fuck that.
As you should be.
Yeah. But, it is kind of wrong in a way. I mean, I can't blame her. She has some valid points. Like, she's raising these kids alone half the time. Like, I can understand where she's coming from,
Totally.
She's not a bad person. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't think they're meant to be. They don't have what him and Olivia have. They don't have that,
And that's why she stays pressed.
Yeah. And now she's dead. So now they have.
But now they can be together.
Finally. Is it bad that I was like, yes, she's. I know. It's kind of sad, but.
It's not sad at all.
What did you think of like all the lingo?
I've been calling people perps and Vicks all week.
Yeah.
I love saying instead of Law and Order, L&O.
L&O.
That makes me feel superior. I don't know why.
I know.
I haven't gotten into the E-O because I don't know how to say it. Is it E/O? E&O?
E&O. E-O. I think it's just E-O.
E-O. I don't know if I could use that one. I don't know if I love that one, but
like it doesn't sound the best.
It doesn't roll off the tongue.
There's also, you might like this one, Bensler.
Yeah. I've seen that around.
Yeah, that's another one. It's the same thing.
It doesn't do it justice. It's no Brangelina, but we need to workshop this. Me and the Law and Order SVU fandom, we have to work something else.
Something else better. Okay, yeah, because like
it needs to have as much chemistry as they do. Right. It needs to like have that
Zazazoo. Yeah. I'm thinking because like Olivia and Elliot.
Olivia. Elio. Stapler. What is her name? Benson?
Yeah. Sylvia Benson.
Stenson.
Ooh, Stabler and Benson. Yeah, that's pretty good. Stenson.
Malonite. But that's when you ship them in real life.
Yeah, I do, and which I do.
Maloney's his name. Sorry. Maloney.
Maloney. It's full of baloney.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. What? I do ship them in real life. I don't know how their spouses aren't jealous or how they're not together. I don't know. I guess they're just good friends, but
some people you meet in life, you just have stellar chemistry with.
It's because of all of those behind the scenes like things, like, it just contributes.
It really does, that parasocial relationship.
But, yeah, I think that's what it is they've like basically given us a parasocial relationship. And
I mean, Chris Maloney does seem like a distant cousin who like shows up to Easter dinner with his wife, the really put together lawyer, Mariska Hargitay,
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I get the parasocial element because, they also seem like, I think the show being on so long too, and like so many episodes, it does breed like a sort of parasocial relationship where you're like, I know them. I see them every week.
Yeah. I just can't believe the show is still going, but I ain't complaining.
Oh, you know what we haven't talked about that is like sacrilegious? Like, I don't understand.
What?
This is not right that we've gotten so far into this conversation and haven't mentioned the best part of any Law and Order episode.
The theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I was going to mention that.
That's the most important thing about this whole entire show.
The theme song is so good. Dick Wolf ate with that. I mean, I don't know if he produced it exactly like the song.
Yeah, what is the thing with Dick Wolf? Like, so Law and Order fans love Dick Wolf. Is it just because he created Law and Order? I think it's just because
he created Law and Order. Yeah, that's why I love him. I don't know.
Who is this man?
I don't. To be honest, I don't even know.
Is it just also code for being a Law and Order SVU fan to be like
I think
Dick Wolf.
Yeah, I think it's code. I mean, I know he's created other shows too.
Other procedurals.
Yeah, there's something called Chicago Med that was in 2015. Chicago PD, Chicago Justice. So I guess he got kind of bored with, well, maybe not bored because he's still, I don't know how he has so many shows going.
Does he also live in Chicago?
I don't know. It says he was born in New York.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That makes sense.
I Wikipedia Dick Wolf like a couple weeks ago, and this is all coming back to me now. Like it was a test.
You passed. I feel like I failed this test. I'm like, I know nothing about him except he's the Law and Order man.
Well, didn't he like ride really hard to have like keep filming in Law and Order in New York?
New York.
And I know they use like sound stages in Jersey and stuff, but his like main goal was to keep it in New York City because that's his hometown and he's a hometown boy.
I love that. I feel like that comes through in the show. I love that it's filmed in New York too. Like it adds like, I feel like if it was filmed somewhere else, it just wouldn't have the same feel. Or like, I get that sometimes it might be, but it's like you're in the city.
It's the authenticity.
Yeah. I'm like, how does he get the streets to shut down like that though? You know,
because life works around Law and Order.
It does. Yeah. They make room.
I love that though. But the theme song, I will throw ass to the theme song any day of the week.
I think it's the best theme song out of like all of the Law and Orders. Because like the original one's pretty good. But this one, it has more like it's like funky. It's
boom, boom,
boom, boom, boom, boom. I could like
boom.
Like no one wants to hear this. You know what I mean? I could keep going.
So good.
Just go to karaoke.
Yeah.
Like hit all the high notes in the Law and Order theme song.
Yeah, I love it. Is it the best TV theme song of all time?
I think it's up there. This got me thinking, actually. You know, because like, well, I've been watching Seinfeld lately. I feel like that one's pretty iconic theme. I mean, it's pretty simple, but it's, you know, like certain like
it's iconic.
It's iconic, right? And like, there's some shows that have like a little more like instrumental, like Everybody Loves Raymond. That's just this whole piano. But
the theme song of Everybody Loves Raymond's changed. It changed. What? Yeah, they would have like random like songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I know that.
I don't know why I'm like it drastically changed without me knowing.
Yeah, no. Like there'd be like on the reruns of Everybody Loves Raymond, they'd have like different musical songs.
Oh.
Like that like Jungle Love song.
Oh, but I thought that was like at the end.
Oh, is it at the end?
Yeah, I think that was like the end credits.
Well, then what do you consider the Frasier theme song?
I hear the blues call.
But that plays at the end, not to be like nitpicky.
Really?
Yeah, isn't it? Because this is the Frasier starts with just the like jazz.
They just get in there. That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
So what constitutes as a theme song?
That's true.
Also, Law and Order SVU. Is the theme song the monologue at the beginning? Or is it boom, boom?
Right.
I'm overthinking theme songs too much.
What makes no. I know what you mean. Because I think they play the music at the end as well on Law and Order SVU at least.
Well, putting all of that into the equation. I digress.
Oh.
So Law and Order's top. Seinfeld, classic.
Yeah, The Nanny has one of the best theme songs.
Agreed. Jersey Shore, Get Crazy,
Get Loud. Or wait, is it Get Crazy, Get Wild? Let's party, get loud, or is it Get Crazy, Get Loud? Let's party, get wild.
Either or. The sentiment stays.
Get loud and get wild, like they sound the same when they. Do you know what I mean? No, I'm overthinking the theme.
But iconic nonetheless. But like even the instrumentals, like I've been starting Sex in the City from the top again.
Yeah,
that jazzy theme song, iconic.
Yeah, when there's a little jazz in there, that's all you need.
But what do you think about like the very like cool 2010s, like not theme songs, like a Breaking Bad?
I'm gonna just say right now, I don't even remember what Breaking Bad song is. Yeah, I thought it was. Okay, but is it as memorable as Law and Order? Like, I'm just saying. Like,
Hell no.
is it going to be 10 years from now or 20 years from now?
Bro.
People going to remember that?
Honestly, at that point, you probably should just do like a girls. Just no theme song.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I don't remember I'm sure it works okay.
Oh, yeah. It's great. And like the periodic table comes up.
Yeah,
I've been watching Breaking Bad
well, there's something with like title sequences that can be iconic as well. Like the show House. I think the song is a little like because of it combined with the title sequences, it's kind of iconic. You know what I mean? Like the X-rays. Do you ever watch House?
I have never seen an episode of House.
Oh,
I remember as a kid, it came on after American Idol.
Yeah.
And I took that remote.
Oh, okay. I kept watching.
Yeah. How was House?
Oh, I loved it. Another show where I would ship. I don't know. I was just shipping people at the time. I don't know why.
Shipping people left and right.
Shipping people left and right. Yeah, it was fun. I'm like, the chemistry. You know, reading the fanfic, House fanfic. Anyway.
Did you write Law and Order fan fiction?
I never really. No,
just the nanny.
I just consumed. I didn't write. No. No, it was I sat and I was like SpongeBob and I was like and I was like, wow, this is hard. I don't think this is my calling, and I gave up.
So you just consume the fan fiction.
Yeah, it was way more fun. I feel like writing it, unless you have like a really good story in mind. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if I'm a good storyteller. I'm just being real. But visually, yeah. But a fan video, I think, would be more my speed. Yeah. But writing it, see, like, there's Yeah.
Some people are writers. Some people are movie makers. And you make movies.
That's right, I make films.
You make features.
Oh my god.
You know what? Just to really pivot.
Yeah.
Another obsession of mine. Mariska Hargitay's hair.
Yes.
In like all these seasons.
So different.
So good. That bob.
I was going to say, what is your favorite hairstyle?
That bob is bobbing. Like the hair gives what it needs to give at all times.
It does.
Like when she has the mid-length hair, fab. Great. I love it. It looks great with Mariska Hargitay's face. She looks professional, quintessential Olivia Benson.
What about the pixie?
Loved it. Obsessed.
With like the highlights, like the what do you call them? Like the
her little like it wasn't like spiky.
It's like there was just like a proper pixie.
She rocks it. She slays. Like like love the pixie because when it's a pixie, it looks the best a pixie's ever looked.
Yeah, she can really rock a pixie.
In every variation of bob she has.
Yeah.
So good. She starts out, she has a little bit of a Gracie Abrams situation. Love it. Really loved it when she goes Good Girl Gone Bad, Riri style. And she does like the asymmetrical, like Victoria Beckham in LA.
No,
style.
I love that look on her.
Yeah. She just, every single hairstyle. She can pull off short, long.
Yeah, she's proved it.
Like most of my notes from the episodes are just commenting on Olivia Benson's hair.
I love that because I was thinking like, I really want to talk about her hair, but I'm like, well, I don't know. Is that well? How will this come up?
No, but it's perfect.
Her hair is like a character in itself. I feel, or just like supports her. You know,
it really does in all her journeys.
Yeah. And Stabler, his hair just keeps receding.
I love it. He's the hottest man with a receding hairline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice-T, he has a hair journey too. He loses. There's the ponytail and after the ponytail.
You think he lost his spark after the ponytail?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. I think he's okay still.
But I think Ice-T's always going to have... He's always going to be Ice-T.
Yeah. I just think it's funny because my aunt would watch it too. And she was like so upset. She was like, why did he cut that ponytail? He's not the same.
You know what? I get it though. Like when your favorite character on a show cuts their hair, something happens.
But it was okay for Mariska to cut her hair.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. She can do no wrong. She's like a saint.
She is. Yeah.
Olivia Benson is the saint of New York.
She is. I mean, that episode where she's taking Kathy to the hospital, and she essentially saves her life. I mean, they're in a car crash, but she like has to be like the EMT basically. She's like following all the instructions. I mean, she had the IV bag in her mouth at one point. Like she was like doing all kinds of crazy. I don't know.
It's Olivia Benson.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that she's always locked in. Have you gotten into any other procedurals?
Not as much. I feel like Law and Order is my jam. I mean, I've watched some of CSI Miami. I think that's the one with like the guy with the glasses. It's like, oh, what was that theme song? It was like a popular like rock song or something. I can't remember what it is.
Oh, the
Horatio with the yeah. Who are you?
Yeah, another childhood click.
Tell me who are you? Okay, like that was a fun like theme. That one was cool. But I wasn't as invested in like. I know a lot of people liked Horatio as the character, but I was like, whatever.
I don't know this man.
I'm trying to think like of any. I was into like there was one CSI, but CSI is another one that like has. It's also like a franchise where. There's a couple iterations. What is it?
I feel like I've only seen like an episode of CSI and it was CSI Miami.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. What's the one that's like, there's like a goth girl or something?
Oh.
That's not CSI.
Oh my God. You know what was the rudest thing? You know like how like a choppelganger is a thing now?
A who?
A choppelganger?
What does that mean?
It's a new slang term. Like, okay. Gen Z phrase of the day. You know, like we're PBS. Okay, using our context clues. A choppelganger is a mix of chopped and doppelganger.
Oh.
You put those two together, you get a choppelganger.
It's like chopped, like in like what way? Like
toe up. Ugly.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes.
Like you're chopped.
Like, oh, that looks like okay. I'm glad there's a word for this because I think about this all the time.
You're a choppelganger?
Not me personally, but sometimes I see people out in the world I'm like, oh, that reminds me. And sometimes they're the choppelganger or sometimes someone else is. And they just, do you know what I mean? But I would never, I don't know. It's just thoughts that I have. Because I think it's just the way my brain works. I could see, like, think people that look similar. I'm like, oh.
You're like the ugly Glenn Powell.
Oh, yeah.
But you're like the toe up mariska hargitay. So you're doling out the choppelgangers. But whatever show that is with the goth girl, maybe NCIS?
Oh, you're right. It is. It's NCIS. See, it's the C's and the S's and the I's that I knew they were in there.
Yeah. Okay. Someone said I looked like her once, and that was my choppelganger. No offense to that lady.
I mean, she's not ugly.
She's not ugly, but it is a big. I think it's more of a read. They were probably reading me.
Yeah, it's probably just because she's really pale and has dark hair. I always thought that she like, I don't know. I'm like, does she look like Fergie or am I just crazy?
Can I see a pic? I don't know what she really looks like. I'm trying to
look. It's not loading.
I love the fact that you're doling out choppelgangers. You're like, ka-cha!
I don't know if she does, but
I can see it. She has a little Stacey Ferguson.
It's like a little, you know.
And also, we look nothing alike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all really don't. But she does. I mean, look at her. I mean, like that's Fergie right there.
That is Fergie.
I'm just saying.
Have you ever seen him in the same room?
Exactly. And like she's just cosplaying.
That was you chopping. Stephen chopped. Goth Fergie. Ka-cha! You could take anyone and give them their choppelganger.
I'm like so excited now. I can't.
Are you gonna just go around now talking about
there's this one guy that I think it looks a lot like Matthew McConaughey, but like not 100%. So I don't know if he's as far as a choppelganger, but
Ka-cha. I like it.
Oh, that's how I deal out the justice.
Justice is served. Oh my God, we didn't talk about the Robin Williams episode.
Oh, yes. I know we just breezed by that. Wow. You know, watching that episode. So at the time watching it, I was like shook.
I heard about it at the time. I remember being in school and people spread. Like, give this man an Emmy.
Yeah. I don't know if he won an Emmy, though. I don't know if he did, but I was going to look into that. I don't know.
But people talk about this episode like he won an Emmy, a Golden Globe, a Pulitzer Prize.
I mean, he is Robin Williams, though. So, of course, his acting skills are impeccable.
So good.
You know?
They would have known that if they saw 1 Hour Photo or Insomnia.
Or Mrs. Doubtfire.
Right?
I mean,
that's a dark film.
It's a dark film. He's essentially playing a similar character. He's manipulative. Uses different voices. Lies.
It's true.
I'm just saying. Deceit.
Oh, my gosh. But like Mrs. Doubtfire, those kids worship him. They rally around him.
Uh-huh. I thought it was hilarious in that episode, like how one of the detectives, like Detective Munch, goes to the rally. Because like it's so crazy what happens. It's almost like he becomes a Joker-like figure to a degree.
100%. That's what I thought the whole entire time.
Yeah, it's freaky. It's like, why is everyone rallying behind this random dude? Because something about like not obeying authority. I'm trying to think how that character even gets a platform.
Like, because he spun whatever the arrest was. Because he was like he wasn't a diddler, but he was like prank calling different like workplaces, and manipulating the guys into diddling underage gals.
Yeah, supposedly there's like a real story where someone did that, like with prank calls, and I don't know. I'm like, how dumb can you be?
I mean, it's crazy. Well,
but
you know,
I thought it was interesting that Munch made a point about corporate society and like corporate America and how you're you're conditioned to obey
100%
authority, and so like you don't question someone higher up than you know what I mean, like
100%.
I don't know, which I think was really an interesting point. I mean, I don't think it made it right, and I think if someone you don't know who they are and on the phone, even if they're a police officer, that seems shady. Like you probably should not do that. But like
they also made a point, I forget which character does say like that worker that was coerced by Robin Williams' character over the phone, if he didn't have a part of him that wanted to do that,
then he
wouldn't.
That's what I thought too.
So that's sus as well.
Yeah.
But this show gives you questions.
It does.
Like that Shannon Sasa Simone episode when we're left on a cliffhanger. We don't know.
Yeah. That's something I love about this show. It's like some episodes you really are like, yes, there was justice. And then other times you're like, oh, wow. Like either the justice was not served or it'll just like hang over. Like it'll leave you something to like sit with.
Yeah. Like I was surprised at how open-ended a lot of them were. Like it wasn't like a Full House episode. But
yeah, they don't wrap everything up all the time at the end. It's not like a little bow. It's just kind of like, huh.
And like I can kind of see the argument about Law and Order being pro-cop in like a crazy way. But then also those episodes that give you
they show you some shady cops too. Yeah.
It kind of leaves you, if you're paying attention long enough, if you're at that jury duty long enough to see the end of a Law and Order SVU episode, you might pick up on the nuance. Things aren't black and white.
Yeah.
Like
I do feel like the show does kind of make that point a lot, because even for Elliot and Olivia, like their jobs, like the calls they have to make sometimes, what the right thing to do, that's not always black and white either.
Yeah. That's like why we're here on this earth, not to get so deep.
Or like there's an episode where, who was it? I don't think it was Cabot. It was, or maybe it was. Yeah, no, Cabot. She's like, she goes like, I guess like illegally obtains information, or like she basically bends the rules like in a way that she's not, just to get evidence to like catch this guy, this really bad guy, and it's just like, how far are you willing to go to do the right thing? Like, I don't know. I just love that the characters have such strong moral compasses.
100%.
Because I think you're rooting for, well, like for the victims, and like you're rooting for like justice to be served, so.
Yeah. But then when it's a he said, she said.
Yeah. It's like, what can you prove?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like real life too. Like, how much can you prove? Like, where's the evidence, or like statutes of limitations?
And you have to uphold, like a system.
Yeah.
A certain system.
It does. And it shows like flaws in our justice system. It's interesting. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just went on a tangent there.
Oh, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Great app.
Iconic
app.
I remember, like, I think watching it when you know what's going to happen, it's not as scary. But I remember like the first time watching it, I was on the edge of my seat and I'm like, what the hell is going to happen?
When he goes to tie his shoe, I thought something way worse was going to happen.
Yeah. What did you think? He was just going to like stab the, like something.
Like just stab Stabler.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I couldn't remember that exact moment what he had, but I'm like, don't let him tie his shoe. Don't trust this man.
It's a stellar performance though, because the more I'm thinking about it, the more like he's definitely an unstable person and an unreliable narrator from the get-go. Like there is something off about this man that's coming off so like saccharinely sweet.
Yeah.
In like a creepy way. But he just I don't know, he just doesn't really he acted.
I know. Robert Williams is really like he can really play those characters that are like on the edge, I guess.
Honestly, I really like Robin Williams like acting when he was doing a really serious role or when it was a little more like heartfelt.
Yeah. Also, do you think like how could he have jumped in the river? Like that doesn't make sense to me at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know if he did.
He must have escaped.
Yeah.
There's no way. They couldn't outrun him.
Or he just killed himself, I guess, in the river.
Yeah. But why? Why would you go out that way? Handcuffed and drowning?
Because he's a sick man. It's a sick, sick world we're living in.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what I found out they did? So in I don't know why I just want to go back to 911 again, but like the little girl that they save or that Olivia saves in that episode, later on they wrote her to like she's a cop now in the story, and she hunts her down and finds out that she's a cop too. Like she grew up to become a cop.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I thought that was really cool.
That is really cool. Like having a show on for that length of time to do that much of a callback and like bring it full, circle. It's really cool.
What did you think about the wildlife episode? I feel like it was so different. Did you see that one?
That is the one I didn't see. That's the only one I didn't watch.
All right, well then I won't ask you about that one. But okay. I will just say it is goofy, and there at the time people were going crazy because there's like a scene. It's such a quick scene, but it's in a lot of the fan videos too. And it's where like Olivia is just in a lacy bra. It's that scene. Yeah.
I've seen these in the fan videos.
You've seen them. Yeah. Because Stabler decides, get this, he decides to go undercover to expose like an illegal, like a exotic animal trading ring. But he like takes it upon himself. Like he didn't like clear it with the captain. He just decides to go undercover. And then he has to keep undercover. Yeah.
That's what I wrote in my notes. My notes are really just, I love disguises. Every time Stabler's like, let's do a disguise, I'm like, yes. And that's why I'm a Maloney baloney.
It is his idea most of the time. Because I'm trying to think when Benson goes, she does go undercover a couple times too, actually. But I don't know if it's his like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go undercover. It's like a random Tuesday. He's like, I'll go undercover. He has like things to do. His wife is like, wait, I got to go to this appointment or something. And he's like, doesn't call her. She's like, where are you? She's getting mad. And Olivia's like, oh, he's undercover again. He's like, my marriage is falling apart. That's okay. I'm just going to go undercover.
And I feel this at my core. And
Also, it's like, what do they have to do with, exotic animal smuggling? Like,
that's a good point.
It's kind of bizarre. But it's like, I feel like it's a lighter hearted episode in a way because that's
true.
You see the characters in like a different kind of setting and scenario. It's like sometimes I think it's fun in the episodes where they kind of are outside of their scope just a bit. And I'm pretty sure like there's a different department that's supposed to handle it, but somehow they end up handling it anyway. And
they're too slammed. So they're like, hey, SVU, can you get Joe Exotic?
Pretty much. Yeah.
I like it.
I don't know. I recommend that episode just for entertainment.
Yes, 100%. No, see, now I could write fan fiction about that.
Yeah.
Because like, that's my parasocial. Like, I love the idea of going undercover as a cop. That's my fantasy.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yes. Yeah. Have you ever wanted to be a police officer?
That's not my wheelhouse. But if being a police officer meant that you get to be a different character and wear a disguise
Nikki,
and get people in trouble, Get the perps. Protect the Vicks. In a disguise, I wanted that. I think that's my life calling.
I don't know why. I'm just thinking about like Master of Disguise.
100%. If I could live every day like I was Dana Carvey in The Master of Disguise, I would.
You know, speaking of fan fiction,
yeah,
I am so upset that I cannot find my old, like, the fan fiction that I used to read. Like, because there are some really good fan fiction writers out there. And, like, because I consumed most of my fan fiction on fanfiction.net because it's so organized. Like, you can go by show, by character. You could follow different authors. And there's one author, and she's, like, scrubbed from the internet. She, like, deleted everything, I guess. Like, I don't why. I don't know. I'm like, is she embarrassed that she was so into the show?
But fan fiction writers like rule the world now.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, why? Where did she go? Like, I have so many questions. Her username was Juniper Breeze. Oh, I wish I knew. Like, all her stuff on YouTube, I cannot find. Like, I can't find any evidence that she ever existed. But she wrote like the best fan fiction, the most detailed. Like, you felt like you were watching a whole episode. You'd be reading it and you'd be like, chapter 1, chapter 2. It'd be like all these chapters, and like there's one where they go undercover, and you really feel like. Like,
she could have been writing for Law and Order.
She could have been writing for Law and Order. Yeah. Maybe that's what she did.
Maybe.
That'd be really cool, actually.
Maybe.
I don't know what her real name was. That was the thing. That was like just her username. Even like on her YouTube, she just went by. Unless that was her name.
Oh, interesting.
But I don't know. And
let's find this woman.
I wish I could find her. Yeah. And I swear, I want to say she maybe also, like, I know she did fan videos. And I want to say she maybe contributed. There was like a trend with like chat rooms. And it was such a fun, like basically it would be like the video would be like you are watching the screen and like the characters are chatting with each other, so you're looking at their like instant messages to each other. It's like
interesting.
Yeah,
or like their texts, or yeah
it's like you're in like
Facebook messages or whatever.
Yeah, isn't that an interesting way to tell a story?
That is an interesting way.
I don't know, it's like, who thinks of these things? But yeah,
how do you feel about the like fan fiction, I don't know, like boom and people that do it now just having like heated rivalry is based on fan fiction?
Is it really?
Yeah, and like the Idea of You with Anne Hathaway, that movie that we watched, fan fiction. Yeah. Even 50 Shades of Grey,
right?
Your favorite.
50 Shades of Grey. Oh my god!
But I mean, fan fiction writers are really having a moment at the movies and like on TV.
Good for them. I think that's awesome. Yeah. If it can create something juicy and fun that people enjoy,
I mean, why not? If you're saying that like some fan fiction's good enough to write an episode of Law and Order, like,
yeah, I think you have to be really passionate and really like understand the characters and their motivations to do so. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. When I tried to do it, it's like, also you have to really, I don't know. I wonder how long it takes to write like a good solid, like, because I've read some bad fan fiction too, some really cheesy. So I'm like, ooh, like a 5-year-old wrote that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's like quick few sentences, and you're like, what was that? That wasn't a story. That didn't have me sat. And then like, but good, like if it's written well, sometimes it'd leave you at the end with like a cliffhanger, and then be like, oh, and then you come back and there's like another episode or chapter. It's a skill, I guess.
Sounds so fun. That's like just such a thing.
Are you gonna try out writing some fanfic?
Maybe. Who knows? That's like so out of my scope. I've never gotten into fan fiction, but
Yeah, it's fun though. Even just to consume. Like if there's something you're really passionate about, or like, I think that's what it was. Is like at the time, like the characters, like they were teasing these two characters so badly, but there's so many things where like we're standing in the way of the characters getting together, and it probably would have been jumping the shark. So I'm kind of glad they didn't write them together, and I think it ended up being for the best that Stabler like left the show for a while, because then also like Benson has rose up, like she's the captain now. Like literally she's the police like the department, what are they called? The captain.
Yeah, she's the captain.
She's the captain. But who knows if that would have played out the same if he was there. Maybe he would have been the captain, or maybe not. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it would have get tiring of those two somehow.
They'd get together, they'd break up.
Yeah, it'd be something unsatisfactory. And now it's like, oh, there's the possibility there. But like, a lot of the fan fiction was like just exploring different ideas of like, oh, maybe they're not completely together, but maybe there's like it ups the stakes or something with the characters.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Maybe there is a way to, make them be together but still continue the show.
Yeah.
That's why we need fan fiction
That's
writers.
why we need yeah. They know the ways.
No, I enjoyed Law and Order. Like, I get why you're obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you were to sum up like 3 words or 3, points why you're obsessed with Law and Order SVU, could you like bam bam
I think
bam?
Yeah. I don't think I could do 3 words.
Okay.
Because there's
3 blurbs.
I would say Mariska Hargitay.
Bam. Dun dun.
Finn Tutuola just being hilarious.
Dun dun.
And then just Elliot and Olivia. OTP.
Dun dun.
Yeah.
Right on.
I know the show is about more. Like, it is a really good show on its own, but like, I watched for those characters, honestly.
Yeah.
The chemistry.
It looks pretty. Like, it's beautifully shot for like a TV show that has like such a tight turnaround.
Yeah, I don't know how they do those tight turnarounds.
Yeah, they're like I really respect the Law and Order like hustle of it all. The grind.
The grind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm a convert. You've converted me.
Yes.
I will watch more, and I will definitely check out the wildlife episode because I love a good disguise.
I feel like you would enjoy it. Yeah. Trying to think what else. There was like some news about the show. Just, I mean, people were up in arms, I guess, about Ice-T not being on the show as much for like budget reasons. So
it's too expensive.
He's too expensive. Yeah, they're trying to bring back like another character, I guess, from before, which is cool. I mean, she's a good character, Detective Rollins. She's in later seasons, like probably like season 13 or something. Like later, I don't even think I included any like later seasons on the list, but hopefully he'll be around for the next. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's such a core part of the show.
Bring them all back.
Yeah,
maybe for like in a couple years they'll do the 30th anniversary. And just bring everyone back that's still alive and just...
Yeah, the Mayhem Man.
Yeah, bring him back. Bring Cabot back.
Yes.
All the other lady side characters. The Asian guy.
I was going to say Dr. Wang.
Level-headed.
Wang. I feel like all those other characters, too, are just, like, so well-rounded.
You know what? What I loved about Law & Order? It's like you're watching it and you're clocking in a shift.
Yeah.
At the special victims
unit.
It
is. Oh my gosh. That's what I was going to say is like, there was a period of time where I thought of being like, I thought of being a medical examiner. I was like, oh, okay. I could use my photography skills. But then I'm like, oh, like, I don't think I could deal with dead bodies or blood. Like, I don't think I'm cut out for this, Mm-hmm. And I thought, oh, it'd be cool to be a detective and like kick some ass, like Olivia Benson, But then I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't think I'd be one of those people that couldn't leave. Like, with that job, I don't think I could leave work at work. You know 100%. What I mean? I'm like, oh, I'd have to be so committed.
I mean, Olivia Benson can't. But that doesn't mean it's a fruitless endeavor.
No.
Who knows? You don't know until you try, Brie.
You're like, there's still hope.
There is.
I could be the next Olivia Benson.
You really could.
But then I thought it would be cool to also be like a defense attorney. Like, I had a dream. For a while, I seriously thought about being like a lawyer.
It's not too late.
No, it's not. I feel like Kim Kardashian.
If Kim Kardashian. I mean, and she's you know what? Kim Kardashian, case in point, Brie. And she's still struggling, I think. I haven't kept up.
I'm only laughing because I'm like, I probably would too.
Yeah, to pass the bar.
Yeah, it sounds really stressful and hard.
But it doesn't mean it's not a fruitless endeavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. But can you see me cross-examining someone? I mean...
I could. I think you could just snap into it.
Yeah. I could drag them. I could give them their doppelganger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really think 2026 is going to be the year of like your Olivia Benson like turn.
Huh.
Your character arc.
My character
to
arc?
write fan fiction for you.
I love that.
So, yeah, if you want to, I don't know, live your dream. Be a defense attorney.
Just drop everything.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. I'm like, all right, now I think tomorrow I start.
This is my Elle Woods fantasy. I'm like,
I think
yes.
that's it too, is I also have an Elle Woods fantasy because there's something badass about like a female in the courtroom, just like getting the bad guy, like just like on like little tiny details that seem like they could have been innocuous and no one else would have noticed, and you just like nail them, you know?
Yes.
I want to do that.
Well, right on. Let's go. Like, I'll be your Jennifer Coolidge to your Elle Woods. I'll do the bend and snap.
Yeah.
And let's go to Harvard. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you next week.